everybody, this is Amy here from Beloved Plans, and today I wanted to show you guys a little bit about how I have been doing a budget planner. I literally just started this last week. I've been following the Budget Mom is her name, Miko, on Instagram for a little while now, and I just decided that I really want to get a hold of our finances now with Christmas right around the corner. I don't want to wait till the new year to do this. We were able to pay off some big debts, so I really just want to take control back of our finances instead of letting them control me. So I ran across the Budget Moms program, and if you're familiar with her at all, she takes a lot of elements of many of the popular budgeting programs like Dave Ramsey, the written kind of budget style, and she just kind of combines them all together. So the envelope system as well, and it's really been awesome when I've been doing it, at least this last week or so, to see where our money's going. I really like the system she has in place, and she does have a budgeting workbook, she calls it. It's called Budget by Paycheck. So her method is to budget your paycheck every time you get paid. Instead of doing the whole month at once, you budget based on your paycheck for whatever time frame that is for you. And I was kind of doing this anyways. So this really appealed to me because I'm not going to have to change up how I'm currently budgeting that much. It's just going to be a lot more accountability and a lot more knowledge as far as where our money is going and what we're spending it on, if it's good or not so good. So anyways, I wanted to kind of show you guys how I'm using my happy planners with this system because I think it just has a lot of potential to really help a lot of people. And I always, there wasn't a lot of content already out there as far as combining the Budget Mom with the Happy Planner. So I'm going to show you guys how I've set this up, and let me know if you have questions at all. Okay, so the first thing I did was I purchased on her website, thebudgetmom.com. I went ahead and purchased her printable version of her workbook. So she right now currently is sold out of the pre-bound, pre-printed workbook that she sells, which is like full size, like a big planner size. But she does have a printable workbook as well that you can buy. And I decided to do this because that way I can actually use it. It's undated. So I can use it year after year and just date it myself. And then I can actually size it down to fit in my classic size happy planner. So I went ahead and I printed out, I'm currently got so I have my catch-all planner here, and in the back here I had a budget section, and I actually had purchased the budget extension pack from the Happy Planner themselves, and it kind of was working. So here's like my monthly spread of that. And but once I ran across her stuff, I really just decided to embrace it and go to this. So I do have my current month of my budgeting in my catch-all main Happy Planner Franken planning style. So I do have all that. I have my expense tracker and everything in here. So I'm going to just kind of show you guys how I'm going to set up the rest of my budget planner in a separate book. And then what I'll do actually is move, so at the end of October, so this next coming weekend, I will move my November from here into this planner and put October back into this budget one where kind of all the things are going to live. And so when I go back at the end of the year and crunch all those numbers, everything will be in here except for the current active month I'll keep in my catch-all planner. So I do have my October in here for now, and I do have I did already print out November and December and January. So as you can see, I've got those printed and punched. So I went ahead and printed out February because I did make a month tab for that from the Budget Planner extension pack. And then I actually had these extra cover packs because I kind of like to change up my covers sometimes. So I thought that was kind of cute, and just did these discs. I bought just, some extra mini size discs. So since it's not very thick, those work great for me. So I popped those in. So first, when you get her printable, you've got like your workbook cover, this workbook belongs to, and then if found, your phone number. Then you've kind of got some like overall planning, financial goals type of thing. One of the extra printables you get too is this bill tracker. So this is like a whole just kind of like a whole year at a glance of all of your bills, some that are monthly, some that are quarterly, some that are, you know, like car insurance can be twice a year or quarterly or even once a year. So this was really nice to just be able to map it all out. And so when I'm setting up, like I've already set up November, I'm able to look here and know exactly what bills we have that I'm going to need to think about when I'm doing my November budgeting. So that's an awesome printable that comes with it too. And then here's just kind of like yearly savings. So these are like my kids' sports and vacations and Christmas and kind of those bigger expenses that sometimes we don't plan for. I'm going to do what's called sinking funds for those, and I'm going to try to contribute to those monthly, whether in cash or moving it into a savings account and making a sinking fund. So here's just kind of how I'm tracking that. And then some medical bill payment trackers. I did pick up these awesome little extra pockets today at Hobby Lobby. And so I wanted to pop one of those in here because here I have like our tabs, deposit receipts, all that kind of stuff that I don't need to carry with me every single day, but I want it in here. So I stuck one of those in there. And then here I just have some of my end of the month October pages that I don't need with me every day. So if I don't need it with me every day, I'm planning to leave it in this budget planner. If it's something like tracking expenses, something that I'm going to reference quite a bit throughout the week, I'm going to put it in my catch-all planner. So then there's debt payment plan worksheets and monthly budget planner sheets as well. So same thing for November. I really love this month at a glance that she gives you, and her method, if you watch her videos on her YouTube channel, which I'll link to in the description, talks about how she budgets by paycheck, and then how she kind of color codes everything, which of course is right up my alley with all the pretty modliners. So I did start working on kind of our paycheck bill tracker for each of our paychecks as well. So got that started. So I wanted to go through and go ahead and show you guys February, how from the time I print it until the time I get it into here. So I have that printed out here, and just printed it on regular 8.5 by 11 paper. I just did regular paper. You could do it on a cardstock. You could do it on a higher quality paper. You do get two versions with the printable from her. You get a kind that is made for two-sided printing or to be bound. And then you also get a one-sided version as well. So I printed the two-sided bound one because that way she's got it so that when you print it, the same margins are on both sides. If you want to do the classic size and resize it down, which is what I did personally, if you print it at 84%, that makes it the perfect size to fit in the classic planner, which is 7 inches by 9.25 inches wide. So I'm going to do a little time lapse here so I can show you guys how I'm cutting them, and I will link to all the cutting and punching tools I'm using in the description below as well. Okay, so I've got my February in here, as you can see, with the two-sided method with the two-sided printed version. All of the margins are really nice, so there's plenty of room to write. Again, this is at the 84% resize, and now I've got all of my February in there as well. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions at all, feel free to post in the comments, and I'm more than happy to kind of answer them if I can. If you haven't already checked out The Budget Mom, I totally recommend going to her YouTube channel and just binging on her videos. And I'm super excited to kind of keep you guys up to date on how this system is working for me over the next coming months. So thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, click that thumbs up button. wrong. If you have not subscribed yet, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching and happy planning. Bye!